stone giants.
So yeah, these plateaus. If I'm looking at like a scale, here's an aerial view. I'm looking down.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a plateau, or is it just like here's one plateau for miles?
Just one huge fucking tree. It's a giant tree.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the next one?
Oh, like, dude.
What's the layout of the forest is what I'm asking you. Well, like, there's, are we looking at one tree in the middle of nothing? Or is there like here was a tree there, there's a tree over there, here's a tree over there.
There's giant mushrooms, too.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that.
Dude, there was just like...
But no, what I'm saying, though, is how many plateaus are there?
A lot.
Okay. So it's a plain with what was once a giant forest.
Yeah, giant, like, mile long and miles high. Like, that's where they lived. I think they lived in the trees.
Yo, what if the
Avatar shit, dude?
What if the experiment was like, they made giant humanoids because they were easier to work with?
Ooh, experiments. I like
so,
this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they made giants were first because everything in them, like, it's like a car. Big parts are easy to fix because it's like, it's right there. So then, as the years and time has gone on, they've condensed and they've brought down the scale of the model and worked on like a microchip and condensed everything we are from what was once a giant and like a big clunking fucking
Yeah.
Now they've condensed it all into this hypercomputer thing that we are. Just sitting here though, and I'm like, why the fuck are we so goddamn small?
Oh.
like how did this happen?
Yeah.
But maybe that's what it is.
That's one version of the simulation.
That's one possibility. I'm just talking out loud.
Fucking hold on, let me see if this is working. Oh, look how cute she is.
Hello. Like a big old Reese cook.
Yeah, so fucking when I was in the valley of the mountain at the Earthship Academy in New Mexico, or in the outskirts of it, I was just in awe of all the giant faces and the presence and the overall beauty of it. It was the most top 3 most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life, and I was just like, dude, there's fucking. Because I'm looking for like signs of veins. I want to see like a blood vein, like a giant blood vein, and like unearthed, like still alive, like trapped in the densified, petrified fucking whatever. Now I was like, what happened? I'm like trying to think of, like, did fucking humans? Did they like pull a Marvel, like where Spider-Man caught the Hulk in the cement? Like that's how Peter Parker beat the Hulk, is that he caught him in the cement, like in a giant cement fucking in the comics. I'm like, so the humans, like, did they make it rain cement and like totally? That's how they beat the fucking. All the giants are all fucking. Well, why are they all fucking? Why are we standing in the back of giants?
Maybe they killed each other.
Some people say that now, is it a flood? Is it a great flood that killed all these things and the religions? Some people say it was some sort of time matrix hologram. Just like you were caught in a hologram, and like literally, it's like, you know how like Hans is like stuck in the fucking. He's in the fucking.
Yeah, fucking.
Dude.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's how fucking these things are. I don't know what the fuck.
What the hell was he put in?
I don't know. Some fucking Star Wars right. Science.
I heard that it was an Atlantean weapon, or basically they were fucking around too much.
It's probably their own technology.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, that's how. I don't know too much, but that's one theory I've heard, is that the Atlantis was like the pinnacle of technology, and the Great Flood is synonymous with, well, there's no more Atlantis. because they basically blew themselves the fuck up and took out a lot of shit. Massive tidal waves, massive flood, massive washout.
Yeah, there was a place called Lemuria at the Airship Academy. The Lemurian Airship. Lemuria was pre-Atlantis.
I've heard of this.
Also called Mu.
Mu?
Yep.
Why Mu?
M-U. And also M-U-U. Look that up.
Okay. You hear that? That's why you gotta pay attention.
Fucking so when I got I was drinking, smoking, and I seen this priestly type dude with an incredibly powerful aura, and so I'm like, I gotta go talk to him naturally. So I go smoke with this dude. He tells me he just got fired from his priesthood a couple of days ago, or like freshly out of the priesthood, and he was the disciple of one of those enlightened ascended avatar people. And one of my roommates ended up playing his love flute with enchanted Indian love flute with him after I got done talking with him.
You gotta work on the way you tell that next time, dude. Like, and my friend ended up playing his love flute. Like,
it was a whole group of
you gotta specify.
It was a whole group of people. It was no. No, there was a whole shit ton of people, and like strangers doing naked squats, and
with a love flute.
But dude, there's a war between Native Americans of different tribes, Spanish people, and Mexican people, and
there,
everywhere,
but
specifically there.
But specifically there.
It's called New Mexico for a reason. New, that implies it was previously Mexico, because it all was. It was all Mexican Indians and Indian Mexicans and native. It goes both ways. You have all different types.
Right.
But back to the fucking Giants. I seen so I'm smoking with this dude, and I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I can't. There's stone faces and stone giants staring at me, and he's like, without skipping a beat, he's like, yeah, those are the stone giants that protect these lands, they watch over us, and I'm like, I was just totally
the fact that he confirmed it without blinking an eye.
Yeah, he didn't even blink. He just. And I'm like, they're all over. I'm like, they're all different sizes. I'm like, and I took luckily I got some pictures because I was in awe. It's just staring at them as the sun was setting, or more specifically, moving further away from our perspective due to depth perception. You can't see it because it's traveling far. It's moving away from us. So naturally, it's going to reach the converging point called the horizon and the vanishing point. That's where it's going to vanish. That's the illusion of a sunset. But anyway, so yeah, this priest dude confirms to me, yeah, those are the fucking stone giants, and they're just all in the fucking.
Your mind's just fucking blown.
Oh, dude, stone giants.
I believe it.
I even was walking on the land, and there's giant fucking hand the size of me. Like, actually, I'm about the size of the hand, and it was like this. It's exactly shaped like my hand, except it was a fucking fucking ball-sized me. It's like getting punched with it's like crumpling me up in a ball and throwing me like a snowball. Dude, these giants.
I mean, maybe they're just sleeping.
And I hope they come alive.
Yeah. Wow. You know what's something that's definitely going to need to start happening? Acts of guerrilla bioremediation.
Bioremediation?
Yeah. Like, So you know how they just basically lifted a
Remedy?
bunch of bans? Yeah,
Nice.
they lifted a bunch of bans on like what you could do on Lake Erie water. Like,
Clean it?
no one's gonna like. No, I mean as far as like what can be dumped into it, you know. So it's
cool.
no one's gonna do. No one's. The people whose job it is to make sure we have clean water